Oh, here's Oz. Hang on. Just checking. Brilliant. Right, let me give you that.
Are you live feeding it?
We are.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Get some room in. Again, all you people make me feel really short. I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
To be a founder in cybersecurity, apparently you have to be quite tall.
There are a few tall founders.
There are. Yeah. Who are you, sir?
I'm Oz Alashe. I'm CEO at CybSafe.
Right. And who are CybSafe? What do you do?
So we're a human risk management platform. We help organisations measure, understand and reduce human cyber risk. We basically help them take the telemetry from across their tech stack and then take that next step beyond security awareness training and phishing to really focus on delivering interventions that change behaviour and measure whether they're making any change to those behaviours, make it extremely simple for them to do.
You have a free tool that cyber awareness professionals use.
Yeah, we do. And actually, many of the organisations that we come across, actually they don't necessarily need the CybSafe platform. They're not ready for that. The thing that we, I guess, put quite a lot of effort into is the Security Behaviour Database. That is
SebDB.
SebDB, yeah, exactly. People call it SebDB. And that is effectively a catalogue of every single security behaviour mapped to risk outcomes. We don't believe people should pay for that type of information. And we also don't believe people should be trying to work it out themselves if they don't have the time and the capacity. And it's actually an open source research project. Hundreds of security professionals from around the globe for the last 5 years have been feeding into it. It's freely available. We make that very, very accessible.
It's come a long way. I remember looking at SebDB, I think version 0 point something, you've just launched there's a new version just been released.
That's right. Yeah, SebDB version 4 was released last week or week before last now, and actually it has come a huge way because, like I said, these iterations really do come thick and fast throughout the year from hundreds of security professionals, and so it's now all mapped to MITRE attacked every single security behaviour. It's mapped to the NIST CSF framework, and indeed, like I said, it actually literally enables organisations to say, we're interested in protecting ourselves against data leakage. Here are the 7 behaviours. Here are the interventions that we should be focused on to achieve them. So, it's constantly evolving.
Sounds like he knows what he's talking about, doesn't he?
I'm not sure I know what I'm talking about. Rather, hopefully, this community does. This community really does. And this is one of the things I love about it. This kind of the sharing of information, the crowdsourcing of ideas, the moving of things forward. I generally don't believe that anybody who says that they know or understand everything, or there is only one way to do something, that is just not the way it works in our space.
No.
And it's an amazing community for that very reason.
I was just saying to James, someone from SANS said that the other conferences they do, everyone's got their hoods up in their hoodies, and there's not a lot of chat, whereas here at these events, they're talking about doing more network.
Yes,
people just talk. There's so much conversation.
It's amazing. And actually, of course, in that sense, this is not that surprising. This is a group of people who, of course, are in many ways quite outgoing.
Yep.
Lots of introverts in this community, but still very aware of how to engage people. But it is interesting because there's also a hunger for it. I think that's why their podcast will do so well, and there's so many people so grateful that you're bringing people together in the way that you are and sharing information the way you are. People are hungry for it.
Yeah. Is this this first one? Or
it's not my first one, actually. No, I'm a big fan of these summits, and so I've been to probably 5 or 6 now, maybe even a little bit more. And I'll keep coming just because I get a lot from it. Not only do you get to see old friends, but I just get to hear and listen to people and what they're going through, what they're thinking about, how they've attacked or tackled certain challenges, and I learn from it.
And as a vendor, essentially, I mean, you're slightly different because SebDB is it's almost a community support tool.
Yeah.
But as a vendor, you're not here to pitch, are you? You're here to build relationships and understand the problems we all have to make better product.
Yeah, that's right. And the truth is, we believe that if we are going to build the best possible product, that requires us to understand. And in order to understand, you need to listen rather than transmit. And so in that sense, this is a great opportunity to just listen and to understand. We have lots of friends here. We are very proud of what we're building and we're very proud of what we do. But ultimately, we believe that people will find that if they need to find that. Yeah. The way to do that is not to pitch it and to push it into people's faces. And actually, in reality, we just want to be better. We just want to build better. And we also want to solve problems that ultimately people think that is a serious problem and I don't have the technology to do it. We can go away and evolve that.
Yeah, brilliant. Do you want to play my cyber game?
Depends on whether the cyber game, like your other games, ends up with me drinking something. And
he also came out last night. Pick 3 cards from this pile and just turn them face up. And again,
You're going to ask me to do complex maths.
No, don't worry. Right, take those 3 numbers, divide them by... No, I'm joking. You don't run an awareness program, so I can't ask you
I see the question.
second 3,
Okay.
but I can ask you the fun
Go
3. So let's start with number 7. What's your cyber ick? Do you have a
Cyber ick? So, it's myths. The cybersecurity industry, the cybersecurity community, we often say things and state things and believe things quite deeply and quite passionately, but they're myths. There's no kind of substance or truth behind them, but yet they perpetuate for quite some time.
Yeah.
You know? For me, I find that a little bit kind of icky, because people will often, whether it's how you change behaviour, and there's actually a science behind behaviour change, but it's not linked into it, or whether it's even statements like really general ones, like people are the weakest link. There's some really, really good people, who believe that quite passionately. And I just wish that we were a little bit more questioning about some of the things that we say.
Yeah, that's good. What's one security thing you do at home that your friends would think was weird?
I burn my name and address off any letter or postal.
Amazon packages and stuff like that. Do you know Amazon labels? You can damp cloth. Takes the print off.
Didn't know that at all,
Yeah.
which is helpful. So so I do it, and now my kids and my wife do it, and of course it.
How old are your kids? Burning.
Yeah, they like to play with the burn pit in the garden. My 13, 8 and 6-year-old. My wife's not that keen on the fact that I do that with them, but I enjoy it. And no, I've just always done it. Kind of dates back to my previous career. I don't think that you should throw away that type of stuff.
Leave no trace. Yeah. And lastly, if you could make one cybercrime instantly impossible, what would it be?
Gosh. Well, actually, and it's quite topical, relevance and recency bias here at play, but we heard again, whilst we're here, about pig butchering. And the scale of that cybercrime is extraordinary. And all cybercrime has a victim at the end. So if you think about it, every single thing that these criminals are doing is affecting somebody badly. But for me, there's something quite deeply unpleasant about that particular crime.
It's the whole, after Erin's talk yesterday, it was quite eye-opening for a few people, because that whole ecosystem is just so
The scale of it is extraordinary. Awful. It is industrialised. Erin talked about it here yesterday. She did an amazing job of explaining, and indeed the work that they're doing to counter it. If I could, I'd probably zap that.
Brilliant. We're done.
Mate, thank you. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, mate. I love it.
And if you want to catch up with Oz, he's on LinkedIn, obviously.
Love to do it.
CybSafe as well.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you very much. Well, there we go.